This is Rod from Mount Washington Sewer and Drain Cleaning, and we are at number 18 Church Street for a sewer inspection for purchase. We are at the clean out at the beginning. We have a sanitary tee on its side, on its back, which needs to be replaced. Also, there is a PVC pipe that is bored into the cast iron pipe, and that needs to be into a fitting. If I come down here, see how if I start going down there, see how close that is on the top? So what happens is if you're running slow or anything, or a big chunk, something can hang up on there, and that will cause a blockage, and that's why they don't like that. The cast iron pipe is 100+ years old, so it is past its life expectancy. Got a lot of heavy scale in there, big time. Yeah, see, with the sanitary tee and all this grabbing, everything is going to grab everything. It's going to slow the paper down. All right, we're into clay pipe, so that's a good sign. It's not Burmaco. Clay is 2-foot sections. Okay. It is the purple Hume stuff, so it's original, it's old. If we start to see any orange, pieces in there, then we could tell that there was a repair at a time, because they changed the Hume difference. I think in the 50s it was more of an orange color. It's looking more of an orange color right there, so I think there was a repair there at some point. So we could tell if it goes from the purple to orange and then back to purple.
That would be out by the road, though, right?
Yep. If we see green, which is, if we run into any SDR 35, where the city usually does their connections to the city. No tree roots or anything so far, so that's pretty good, because it was a decent sized tree right there. There's the city connection right there at 34 feet. A little bit of root buildup at the end. Pipe could definitely use some water run through it. The roots aren't a major issue right now.
That hasn't been, things haven't been used much in the last 3 months, so. No, I don't like the little, the low water volume toilets. They're nice, but the old houses, everything's so far. My sewer is on the ground with some of this, right on the floor, because my house is 100 and some odd years old too, and it just doesn't get to the street.
No, there's not enough. Once they came out with that Water Conservation Act of 1994, clogs like quadrupled, because there's just not enough flow.
Yeah, I'll flush the toilet and hear it gurgle in the shower.
That's just some old number 2 sitting there. That's no big deal. It'll wash out. You have any Dawn dish detergent or anything upstairs?
Possibly.
What I would do is throw a couple good squirts inside of there, get it sudsy, and flush it, because then that way it'll hit all this stuff here in the bottom, and it'll loosen it up, and then it'll help flush it out when you start flushing the toilet. Things tend to start to dry out from sitting around.
Sorry there.
It's a yeah. Code word is soft. All that clay is still nice and straight for its age and no repair in there. So they packed it really well outside.
Yeah, I have no idea when that took place.
All the purple would have been original to the build date. Okay, so we're here, we're transitioning at 5.5 foot mark. We're transitioning back to the cast iron pipe. We call that the number 1 joint, whichever the material leaving is to join to the next material going outside. So we're back at the number 1 joint where the cast iron is right here. Now the thing is, from what I see in the inspection, and there is a lot of scale buildup inside there, it's still round, but I can't tell you how thick it is anymore. I mean, you could potentially run some chains through there and deburr everything and clean it down, but it also could be structurally failed after that thing, from taking a little bit of abuse on that, especially because of its age. The newer the cast iron, the more likely it is to survive, but because it's 100 years old, it's like taking some senior citizen and go, okay, let's go run a marathon.
Right.
Let's get you right out of your chair and let's go. That concludes the inspection.